Hello all of you, welcome to my fourth video, and on this one we're going to be making a Forsaken criticism video. I'll basically talk about the bad things I find about Forsaken. Things I find bad about Forsaken. Then that's not just Forsaken, but I'm also going to be talking about its fan base and what sucks at it. So let's just start, I guess. Now, if you know Forsaken, actually you don't have to know Forsaken to know that, but you have maybe heard about Premium Salad, which has actually a lot of slap battles videos too, and the Shedlet's Kid name channel that uses the same thumbnail every single video. Now they are all the Forsaken news channel. They usually post news like what's going on in Forsaken fandom, new news we got. I dare you, name me one video of that doesn't involve any drama. I just dare you. Dude, you wouldn't believe me, but people are getting out of ideas to make a drama out of. What the fuck do you mean Devasto voice drama? Why did you make a drama out of voice? That's a flipping voice actor's voice. I took a drama, soul drama, some random drama, game opener. Is it enough? Oh, and by the way, almost none of those news are useful. Like, they share the same information they sent like 7 months ago, I swear. Do you remember this concept Nolly milestone drawing that was made like 3 months ago? Yeah, some of those news YouTubers still share it today like it was made today. Now you might ask, who is Soul Driven Love? And now let me explain. So as far as I know, Soul Driven Love is the owner of Forsaken, who was turned out to be a PDF file, got exposed for it, and maybe more. But as far as I know, that's what happened, and she sold the game Forsaken to Bessel and Haytoko, and now the new owners are Bessel and Haytoko. But it doesn't change anything, because now that we got news and dramas, she keeps coming back. Like, she never left the game. There are people who still contact with her. She still gets her points, gets her money out of this game and shit like that. Like, dude, are you playing with us? Are you gonna leave? Then leave. You don't gotta just stay or leave loop us. The developers, Haytoko and Bessel, has some beef with Nolly, I swear, bro. When it comes to Slasher rework, I mean, like Jason changing to Slasher, or I don't know, something like with 666 getting added, or Nosferatu being added, they just added. But when it comes to Nolly, it took them 7 months to release this guy, and it's been another 7 months, and there are still no milestones for this guy. This is one point where I think the developers are kind of lazy, because there are so many bugs in the game and they actually break the game. I mean, let me give you an example. How is Killer supposed to win against this shit? There are also really crazy bugs which, when the Nolly first released, you know, like the Void Rush makes you like go a little forward in the first use. Back when it was first released, the first hit of your Void Rush used to fling survivors out of the map or some shit like this. I mean, like, I would always lose as Nolly because of this. I would hit my Void Rush and watch as the survivor flies away slowly. It also includes that game is late for a lot of things. Now, they added a new system to the Forsaken with the new update, 1x rework update, which is, if you have less than 1 day of playtime, when you join the server, you'll fall into a lobby where everyone has less than a day of playtime. So like, there's a beginner friendly lobbies, but it's actually added in the last update. Do you know how players used to play like and updates before this? Imagine you have like 5 minutes of playtime and this dude crosses your way and annihilates the shit out of your. Now here's my favorite part, the players, the fan base. Hell yeah. Okay, actually for this part I wanna do something special like this. Well, this one is going to be as long, so I wanted to make this in this format to show you more good examples. What? You wanna watch the Ultra Kill video? Fine, have it your way. You also want a music? Well, have fun. Where do I even start with these people? Do I start from people who keep saying target even though that's how we should play the game? Or do I start with the people who keep saying touch grass only because you started the game earlier than them? And don't forget the people who keep saying auto block for every they fail. Alright, if so, let's go one by one. First of all, the people who keep saying targeting. Look, Forsaken players expect to be targeted. Because look, seriously, the killer decides who he wants to chase after. He can leave Elliot the last man standing, he can leave the Sheletsky last man standing. He wants to play Creation of Hatred, well, let him do this. Because he decides who he wants to kill and who he wants to leave the last. And it's not breaking a rule as long as he kills everyone in the end. When you have 3 HP, you are Elliot. You heal 4 different persons. The rest is quest. They are max. You seriously cannot expect me to just leave you be, leave you alone, and go for the milestone for quest, which is full HP, and is going to annihilate my ass for a whole minute, which is the only time I have left in my timer. And of course, I'm going to be chasing after you, because this is what the smart people do. And you're just gonna text target, well, don't, because I decide. No, but the generally stupidity of these Forsaken players are also kind of wild. So like, let me tell you a moment where this one girl texted, I'm going to shower, so what do you expect it to be? A, enables AFK mode, B, she leaves the game. Well, she did none. Like, for the whole 20 minutes, the game was killer sided. The timer is on 2 seconds, we are all low HP, and we all like take a breath, and phew, finally, man, we got this. This was lucky win. And then we see as the timer rockets to 30 seconds back again, just because of her being AFK. And it was the same thing for the whole 20 minutes. So I just decided to say, dude, you're supposed to enable the AFK mode or you just leave the game. This random guy just came out and said, dude, it's just a game. First of all,
hello internet, welcome to Game Theory. And on this episode, we're gonna be trying to figure out who the fuck asked.
second of all, the fuck it has to do with what I just said. There are also those emoters and people who keeps being toxic and I can't count all of them. We have role players, we have shippers and all that type of thing. But to summarize you everything, well, Forsaken is good, but its fan base is not quite. But anyways, thinking everything up again, this is all I had to say about Forsaken, I guess. I mean, it's great, but not the best, I can say, while these things exist. This is the end of the criticism. This is it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Also, don't forget to check out the new channel, KSkillTR. We make Turkish videos there. Bye.